Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Thursday, June the 29th, 2023. Thursday, June the 29th. Well, we have Kyle and Audra going for round two or more, right? And then they end up taking a shower together because she kind of politely has to kick him out the room. Kyle wasn't really ready to leave, but she says, no, look, I got a very busy day tomorrow. It's her first day as acting CEO of Newman Media. And she says, no, I have to get some rest. I got to be ready. Right. So she goes, but I am going to take a shower and you could join me. Ooh, so Kyle likes that idea. Oh, he ready. Kyle's just doing the most. And Jack and Diane, as he's coming down the stairs, they see him and he's got his jacket. First, I thought he left his jacket, but it was in his right hand with his tie. And he's like, Kyle, it's interesting seeing you here. And he's like, oh, you two were here? And they're like, yeah, we, had a great night out. And he says, we saw you head upstairs earlier. It's a shame that things, are so strained between you and Summer. We felt that you must have wanted a room here tonight. And he goes, yeah, but then I decided I did not want to be away from Harrison all night. So I decided I'm going to go home. And Jack says, well, that's good. It's good you decided that. And so Diane went to say something to him. And he goes, you know what, Mom? I don't want to talk to you about it at all. And he turns and he walks out because he's still mad at what she did earlier. And she looked at Jack and Jack looked at her. And so they're like, well, they were heading home. Where Summer was home with Nicholas. And she was talking to Nicholas. Let's see, did I have a picture of Summer and Nicholas? Yeah, she was talking to her dad, telling her dad all about, what happened, everything, Phyllis, what she did. And Nicholas was like, you know what? I hate that your mother put you in this position. Phyllis is like a cyclone. And anybody getting in her way is collateral damage. And she goes, and unfortunately, a lot of the people who she loves gets hurt. And he goes, I hate it was you. And Summer said, I could have said no, and I didn't. I kept her secrets. I went along with it. And I hate that she put me in that position, but I could have said no. And Nicholas says, yeah, you could have said no, but you love your mother. And she played on that. She played on that, baby girl. Because I'm sure you felt you couldn't say no. Because that's how your mother operates. So anyway, he said, I could talk to Kyle if you want. And she just looking at him thinking, no, don't, Kyle, don't hardly want to talk to no Nick. Right? So they have a good talk. And it's getting late. And Jack and Diane turn up home before Kyle. Now, mind you, Kyle walked out first. But Jack and Diane got home before him. And it was funny when he was talking to Jack and Diane at the, down the bottom of the stairs, right? By the little turnstile door, when he says, yeah, I'd gotten a room and I wanted to get some, I just did not want to go home to, any of that. And so Diane says, yeah, some rest and a good shower. Because she's looking at him like, your hair's all wet. I can tell you've been in the shower, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, Diane and Jack come home and Nick says, well, you know what, baby girl, it's time for me to go. And so he says hello to Jack and Diane on his way out. And Diane goes up to her room and no, Summer asked them, have you seen Kyle? And they said, yeah, we saw him at the GCAC. He actually should be coming here any minute, And so she goes, okay. And Diane says, I'll see you upstairs, Jack. And Jack is having a good heart to heart with Summer, telling her how much he cares for her. And it's a shame that Phyllis's actions completely, uprooted Summer's marriage. And Jack says, because he brought up how, from the very first time he held her in that elevator, he's going to always care about Summer, always love her. He said, but Summer, let me make this clear. I will stand behind whatever decision my son makes. And I thought, well, and rightfully so, because that's Kyle's father. See, that's Kyle's father. And Kyle's father is going to stand by him. Summer can't expect anything less. She allowed Phyllis to put her in the middle of this mess. She allowed it. And if the only reason she's so accessible to everybody today to talk to is she doesn't know where Phyllis is at. If Phyllis was somewhere Summer could get to her, Summer would be there now with her mother. Period. Bringing her stuff, doing that. She would not know. People wouldn't know where Summer was, just like they didn't know where she was when Phyllis was there. So Summer is doing all this, trying to patch up, doing oh, can I fix things? Only because her mother's not around, right? So anyway, Jack leaves to go upstairs and Summer's just sitting there. And then Kyle comes through the door and she stands up. But when Kyle walked in, he didn't look in the living room. He's just standing by the staircase and he kind of had his hand up on his face like, what did I do tonight? What did I just do tonight? And then Summer goes, hi. And he turns and he looks at her in the living room and he turns his head and he just walks right up the stairs. He doesn't say nothing to her. He doesn't say hi back. He just snubs her and goes upstairs. And she's standing there with teary-eyed. Yeah, Summer, it's done. You and Kyle will split up for the how manyth time. This is gonna be no different, right? And then they have a scene, they go back to Audra, and Audra is already looking up Kyle on the internet. See, she's already starting to obsess over Kyle. Ooh, like, ooh, yeah, that's my next mark. And you know what? Good for him. He deserves a little taste of Audra. See, now that he had a little taste of Audra, he deserves a little taste of Audra. Because like Daniel said, ooh, she ain't nothing nice. Kyle's going to get a healthy dose of that. Now, one thing I do hope happens, and somebody kind of toyed about that in Comment Corner with Kyle. It's been over 2 years now since Tara Locke went to prison over her embezzlement, right? It's time for Tara to come out. Because that was a little white collar crime, her little itty bitty white collar crime. It's time for Tara to be able to get out of jail. And when she does, let her come for her little boy. When she does, right? That's going to be good. So let's go to Comment Corner. Comment Corner. Brooklyn says, hopefully Summer moves on eventually with Chance. After all, there are only 3 years difference between them. Sharon is 20 years older than Chance. Sharon is more of a confidant, and her late husband's partner. Or Chance is more Chance and Sharon is confidant and her late husband's partner. Sharon mentioned enough serving coffee and donuts. She sure did. And LaShanta says, now Phyllis, how did Phyllis know Michael was there? I hope she gets out of this mess. I miss my girl. Why Summer tell Chance the truth? Chris want to charge her. I'm over Sally. And so let's see, I got some more comments here. We've got Brooklyn says Kyle is trying to be 2.0 Smiley Jack like his father back in the days. Audra is getting ready to have more encounters with Kyle. That's for sure. I can't wait until Kyle regrets what he has done. And it'll be too late because Summers either finds out or Kyle gives her no choice. About the comment about Chance and Summer, the 3 years difference. I looked up their ages. The actress playing Summer is actually a year older than the actor playing Chance. Go figure, everybody. Go figure. And the actress playing Audra and Chance are the same age, 31. The actress playing Summer last year turned 32. So she's 33 this year. I think this August she'll be 33. She looks, wow, that's a shocker. That means the actor playing Chance was way too young to be with Abby. That's for sure. Way too young. Because Abby's not young. LaShanta says, I can't wait till Kyle gets his just desserts. Ashley was telling Billy Jack would do this. Jack talked down to Billy like he was nothing and arrogant. Billy want to run to Jack. Kyle's so dumb to tell her all his business, and she researches him. Yes, she does. Darlene says Kyle's gonna regret sleeping with Audra. She will claim she's pregnant, and Summer doesn't deserve that. Audra will do that. 100% she will. But Linda says you're absolutely correct about Audra, point blank, period. I'll bet she will claim she's pregnant because, as you said before, nobody in Genoa City believes in using protection. They sure don't. Audra is going to tear Kyle a new you. No way. Wait, Audra is going to tear Kyle a new you. No way. I don't kind of get that last part, Belinda. Sherry says anybody could have come in the jazz lounge and spotted Kyle and Audra's dance. I know. Matter of fact, Summer and Chance spent quite a bit of time there. Were dancing around Theories when they sure did. He would see her there at that bar. It's just amazing. And actually, did you see not even an hour later, Jack and Diane were in there dancing. So it was just so convenient that nobody saw Kyle and Audra. For now, Audra is going to make herself known. And I love it. But here's the deal. When she does, let's hope we see Phyllis Jr. try to slice and dice her down. See, because Summer, the Summer that was served up by Sally and Ashley Locke's Tara. Those two ran rings around Summer, but Phyllis put them in their place. But Audra, I kind of think, especially with this actress Summer, I kind of think Audra is going to bite off more than she can chew. And I'm going to tell you right now, Diane 100% will not like Audra. Oh no, she won't. Because she's going to see Audra for who she is. Diana's going to look at her and say, oh no, that girl is way too much like me. Oh no, maybe even worse than me. No. So then it'll really be on. Then it'll really be on. So that's it, everybody, for my daily recap for The Young and the Restless. I will be back for Friday's daily recap.